Hi, my name is Mark Olives, and today I'd like to talk to you about cardiovascular exercise and why you don't really want to do long bouts of cardiovascular exercise. And I know that sounds kind of backwards. It sounds like I'm promoting poor health or lack of exercise, but it's just the opposite. The fact is, exercise is something we have to pursue as a lifelong activity. And if it's too strenuous, too rigorous, we're not going to do it. We'll do it for a short period of time, but a month, 2 months down the road, we say, oh my God, it's too difficult, so just forget it, I quit. I don't want to see people do that. So I try and teach people the minimal parameters they need to achieve in order to get what they want. Now, hopefully, at least one of your big reasons for doing cardiovascular exercise is to improve your health, especially that of your heart. For your heart health, you need 20 minutes of cardiovascular exercise 3 days a week with your heart rate elevated into your target heart rate zone. To just simplify the target heart rate, I tell people if you're exercising at a 6 or a 7 out of 10 on an exertion scale, 10 being you swear to God your heart's going to blow out of your chest and you're going to drop dead any second. If you're a 6 or a 7 out of 10 on that scale, you're fine. You're right where you need to be. So if you're achieving those 3 parameters, then you're good. You're going to get a healthy benefit. Everything's going to go great. If you have an additional desire to lose weight, I tell people those long bouts of cardio, you really have to do the math to make sure it's really worth it to you. And most of the time when you do the math, you'll find out, you know what, that's really not worth it, and that's just going to lead me to burnout and cause me to quit and ruin the whole thing anyways. So when you look at your cardiovascular caloric expenditures, let's say you're doing your 20 minutes of exercise, and let's say you're really, exercising pretty hard. You'll probably be burning in the area of around 200 calories. Now this is if you've been doing it for a while, you're fairly conditioned, and you're working hard. Otherwise, you're going to be down even less than that. But let's use 200 calories for right now. So you're doing 200 calories in 20 minutes. Let's say we decide, man, I'm going to kick it up to an hour. Well, okay, now I'm burning 600 calories or 400 more calories per exercise session. Knowing that it's about 4,000 calories to make or lose a pound of fat, that means I'm going to have to do 10 of these exercise sessions to lose 1 extra pound. Now the difference, at least for me, of doing 20 minutes of cardiovascular exercise versus an hour of cardiovascular exercise is huge. 20 minutes, it's not the most fun I've ever had, but I can kind of space out and think about other things, think about what I got to do in my day, or read a book, or watch something on the TV, and I can distract myself and it's not that big a deal. But when you're exercising at a 6 or a 7 out of 10, and you do this for an hour, it's pretty hard not to think, oh my God, how long is this going to take? My body is feeling tired, and I don't know. Doing 10 of those extra exercise sessions to lose 1 extra pound, I don't think the numbers add up. And when you're burning even less than this, and that's when you're kind of in the starting phase, you're really looking at probably half that amount. So you're probably only burning 100 calories in 20 minutes. That means in an hour, you're only getting 200 extra calories. That means it's going to take you 20 exercise sessions. And if you're only exercising 3 days a week, that means it's almost 2 months before you recognize 1 pound of weight loss. That's going to be very disappointing, very frustrating, and disappointment and frustration lead to failure and quitting. So I tell people, understand the numbers when you're doing these things. When you're exercising, it isn't rocket science, but there's enough science in there that you want to think things through. To be successful, do your math, count the cost, and if it makes sense to you, by all means, have at it. If it doesn't, you might want to think about changing your strategy. So be patient with weight loss. It comes slowly over time, but please remember the most important thing you could do for your body is to continue that lifetime of exercise, and we don't want to burn out doing that. I hope this helps you out. Thanks.